Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunch with Linda. I'm Linda Daniels, and you are now inside Northampton Wolves. I am so happy to be here today and so thankful for all of you that join. We're set up a little bit differently today, so I can't see the comments. Unlike being able to see them and not read them, I can't see them at all because of the way we're set up. So Kate's on board to help with all of that. I want to start today by giving you guys a really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I had a couple of people this weekend who shared some very kind words and some really wonderful compliments with me and really touched me. And I am just here to hopefully share my enthusiasm for the knitting world with you guys, maybe give you a little bit of a tip, but to connect with all of you as we build this knitting community. You're all really important to me, and I am deeply grateful for all of you showing up. Whether you show up live or watch later on, send those comments so that I know what you're thinking about, or what you're dreaming about, or what you want to knit, and we'll keep doing our part here. So that was number one. It is such a big week here that both Kate and I are kind of like crazed with everything that's going to be going on. The very first thing is sidewalk sales. Now, we've been in the middle of we are right now, right in the middle of our clearance sale. This happens twice a year, and it always falls now during sidewalk sales. So we have a big table of yarn in baskets all over the place. Much loved yarn. I pulled more of those much loved yarns off the shelf because at the very same time we're getting in brand new yarn for you to love and share. So hopefully, we're keeping our fingers crossed. It seems like they're done with the repointing work outside. They're now washing the windows, and hopefully they'll have the scaffolding down by Thursday. If they don't, we'll make do, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that that actually happens. So we've got a lot of stuff to go out on the sidewalk, a lot of opportunity for you, like my email said, to pick up a couple of skeins to make small projects. We do have some of the yarns that we still have sweater amounts available in, if you're thinking that, but we have plenty of smaller project ideas as well, from hats and shawls, mittens, scarves, all that stuff. And you should really be thinking about that now so that you can relax when Thanksgiving comes, knowing that you've not only already done all of your knitting, but you've already got it all wrapped and ready to go as well. So hopefully we see you this week. Officially in downtown, sidewalk sales start on Thursday and they run through Sunday. We will be open on Sunday. I'll be here from 12 to 5 on Sunday afternoon, and we'll basically start on Wednesday. It depends on what our outside area looks like. If they're taking the scaffolding down, I don't think I want to get in their way. But you do have the opportunity to come on in. We've got everything set up inside, and you can take a look when you are in the store. In addition to all of the yarn, I've been talking about, I feel like nonstop, about our You Can Say You Made It sale. And we have so much stuff that's on sale to share with you. This basket alone is filled with cowls, big ones, small ones, shawls, again, big ones, small ones, scarves, crocheted, knit, and they're all marked down to ridiculous prices. This is $10. This is in a cashmere and wool blend, double twist cowl. I mean, you gotta come in and look at this stuff. So we've really marked these items down so that you can say you made it yourself if you don't want to knit. For gifts, we've got the answer to that. And then, can you see the table, Kate? Mm-hmm. Okay, back here on the table, We have so many models that there's got to be something for everybody. This one is 100% cotton that we did in the Galatea. This is a really quick top down.
Oh my
gosh.
Okay.
Excuse us as we move around. But this would fit a medium to large. It's marked down to $45. Half of this stuff you can't even buy the yarn to make it. Just to give you a little bit, I'm not going to go through everything because there's just way too much. But this is 100% machine washable wool. This is a weird name on pattern from Ravelry, but it was $350 and it's now marked down to $125. We've got a lot of deals like that, from cotton sweaters to your favorite wool sweaters. We have, like I said, something for everybody, and they are priced to sell so that you can find a way to make them a part of your closet. Now you're going to have to back up again.
I want to turn so
Okay.
we can see you a little
All
bit
right.
better.
We're going to flip around.
So we can see the colors better this way.
We have been so busy trying to get the shop in some kind of order that it feels a little bit rough, a little bit shaky, but we're going to get through it. Right, Kate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing stops a knitter.
Nothing stops a knitter. Speaking of nothing stops a knitter, Eileen finished and sent to us the Madeline Tosh Rhinebeck sweater. So we are finally able to show it to you. Not just because it's finished, but because it was actually a secret up until last week when they finally released the pictures for the pattern. They will be making the pattern available on Ravelry, and we have copies here in the shop. The vintage will actually be on its way to us next week. We have ordered these colors plus 20 more. They are offering kits for this, which we're happy to order for you. We don't have the kits yet up on the website, but if you go to the Madeline Tosh website, you'll be able to see color choices that they've made for you. Or in August, when the vintage is actually in stock, I'm going to pull some groups together and show you different color combinations. I am so pleased with how this turned out. I think this is an incredibly beautiful sweater, and Eileen did an amazing job of knitting it. We're gonna put this up, and I think everybody's just gonna go nuts for it. You can make this whether or not you go to Rhinebeck. It's only called the Rhinebeck sweater because a few years ago, designers and yarn companies started designing a specific sweater for people to knit and wear at Rhinebeck, and then they have what they call meetups, so that everybody that has this sweater on will meet at a particular time and place and take a bunch of photographs. So it's kind of a fun, different way to connect with other knitters that have maybe made the same thing as you. But we're gonna have it here in the store. We've got the sweater now, the yarn will be coming. So I wanted to be able to share that information with you. I have on my favorite summer scarf again, the Beat Street shawl scarf, whatever you will, and we got that reorder in. So we now have enough inventory in both the day colors and the night colors. And the night colors have the darker, the black or the gray or the charcoal, and then a contrast color, and the day is all based on white. We have these listed on the website, but not by color. We get in 14 kits and every single kit is different. So you can call us and we can tell you what kind of color combinations we have in. Or you can come on in and take a look at them. They are all, you can swing that around and show them too. They're all in the basket, lined up and ready for you to knit. It's a fun, easy, quick knit. This doesn't belong there. But it is a perfect kind of summer knitting. We also ordered and got in, this is called Silk 3 Ways. And here is a close-up of what the actual scarf looks like. This one is knit sideways, so you cast on a lot of stitches, and it can seem daunting to cast on 300 stitches, but I've got some tips for you if you end up doing that. And then you knit not so long because of all those stitches, so you're knitting the whole thing sideways. But we love the packaging on this. It is a silk and silk cotton blend, and I'm going to open it up so that you can really see the colors in that yarn.
That looks like pumpkin pie.
Exactly. Kate and I were going through this and labeling the different pies that we thought that they were, and we thought this one was pumpkin pie. And then this one is just too delicious looking.
Oh, like a wild blackberry
Yeah.
pie.
There's that one, the purples with the gray. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm going to knit this one for the shop.
Best says yummy yarn.
Yes. Yes, it is really yummy yarn. It looks really thin, but you're not on a tiny needle. You're on a size 6 needle to make this. And this, of course, is Decker's favorite blueberry pie. Oh, yeah. So this is a brand new thing for us, and it's in and it's out. So this time when we sell out of these kits, we probably will not get them back in stock again. So we've got a selection of colors here. Again, same thing. Each one is a little bit different. They might have 2 of these, but a different color in it. So you really need to come in to see them to make your choice. But they're all right here. These are not part of the sale, but they are available. And hopefully you will find them appealing enough to try one. Big news.
Oh, Catherine missed what it makes. It makes a...
So it makes this shawl / scarf right there in the 3 colors.
Yeah.
So you knit all of one color, and then you knit all of the next color, and then you knit the 3rd color, and you're done.
So cute.
Yes. All right, so everybody should be able to do that. Not that hard. This is not the big earth news that's coming later on. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But we have been waiting since April, May, I think really April, for this stuff to finally get in here. This is the 16, and we've talked about the 16 before. This is it's named 16 because it is 16 micron, which means that it is the finest, smoothest, most luxurious merino out there. And we've got it in this purple colorway, and this kit is for the Textilly or Textilly shawl, which looks like this in the pattern. Can you see it? But even better than the pattern is for this week only, we have the actual shawl on loan from Earth Yarns, but I have to send it back next Sunday. So if you want to see it up close and personal, try to get in this week to take a good look at it. It is a textured stitch, but it's really simple. It's just knits or purls all the way through to give you that kind of deep texture. And then in some spots, you're doing 2 rows of one color as you switch to 2 rows of the other color. And this one is big enough to wear as a scarf, or I should say small enough to wear as a scarf, but also big enough to wear as a shawl. Like that. We did get in the Jewel Designs shawl pins, but I'm not even showing them today. There's so many of them, we didn't even have a chance to go through it yet. And she has agreed to do the demonstration on September 28th. So I'll be talking about that coming up later on. But this one, the actual shawl, is here until Sunday. We've put together kits, and I'm able to offer the first 6 customers that purchase the kit, a 10% discount. So instead of spending $180, you can have it for $162. It is on the website now, so you can purchase it there at the discount, or you can come on in and take a look. But it comes in this great bag as well. Not that you can actually carry it around in the bag, and the pattern is in the kit as well for free. So that's brand new. We are preparing for the shop hop. We still have plenty of shop hop bags. There are a couple of stores that have already sold out of the bags. So if you or somebody you know is looking to participate in the shop hop this year, they can still get a bag from us. We've got quite a few left. And we just picked up the huge assortment of prizes, and I just wanted to briefly show you one thing and to send a great big shout out and thank you to Cascade Yarns. Cascade Yarns put together enough bags so that each and every shop, all 8 shops, got 13 bags each. Each bag has a skein of Cascade yarn in it. We're gonna fill this bag up with the other things that were donated by our vendors, and maybe some things that I feel like donating as well. And every single day during the shop hop, if you are a shop hop participant, this will be the daily prize. You don't have to do all 8 shops. You do have to have a passport, but you could come into Northampton Wools every day during the shop hop with your passport to prove that you have it and fill out a drawing for the daily drawing. So this year we got lots of great things from all of our vendors. So we're really excited about the prizes for that. This is going to be a good year to do the shop hop. Then I wanted to show you this very quickly, and then we're going to get to the big green box. But one of the new yarns that's come in is this Pappagallo from Lana Grosso. And the colors in this yarn are just spectacular. Adrian knit this little 5-hour baby sweater for the shop really quickly. This is done on a size 7 needle. I think the yarn would also knit very comfortably on an 8 or even a 9. This is the 5-hour baby sweater. I can't even remember now if I said that, but I also, from the same skein, got about this far. So I'm gonna need another skein to make the second sweater as well. I made it a little bit bigger than this one. But the colors in this yarn are just exquisite. And it's one of those chainette yarns. So I don't know if you can see that construction right there. It's not a spun yarn, it's a chained yarn. So we have this gorgeous pink and yellow. And if any of you got on the Barbie bandwagon, this is Barbie colors. So if you've got a granddaughter out there or a daughter who's just itching for a Barbie sweater, 1 or 2 of these, depending on the age of the child, would knit up perfectly for Barbie. Then there's this blue to light turquoise to gray color, and this is 90% merino extra fine virgin wool and 10% poly. So there's a lot of wool in here, and it's not a superwash. It does have a hand wash sign on it, so be careful in the washing of it. This is the rainbow color that we used to make the little sweater. And then there are 2 softer multicolors. This is more autumn, I think. In the red tends to be orangey, and then the brighter turquoise to purple. And then the last color I think is also just delicious. I think this is a Ken color.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not going to be talking about Barbie and Ken. I promise. I'm not going to do it. That's it. That's all. But one more thing, buried in there in that basket of cowls and scarves are pink ones that we did an Instagram post on with the, now trending, hi Barbie, and now annoying, hi Barbie, sounds.
Before we get to that,
Mm-hmm.
Linda Williams is asking if she can special order the textile in a different color. And
Linda, you can, but I would ask you to send me an email with the color that you want, and I will call them and see if they've got it. Like I said, we waited since April to get the purples in, so I'm not sure where they stand with any of the other colors. But if you send me an email with your color choice, I'll see how long it might take or if it is in stock. Okay, big green box. What we do know is that this is from Knitting Fever, and it was like driving us crazy, but I said, that's it, we're opening it on Monday, do not touch this box. And so we didn't. So we're gonna see what's in the box. I have never had a box arrive wrapped like this, and I do know that it's from Knitting Fever, but I don't know if it's yarn, and I don't think it is because I didn't request yarn until August.
Boy, they really reinforce it with the yellow things.
I know, the yellow bands, the tape, this plastic kind of stuff.
It's the same bag material that Usman brings their baskets in.
It is. He does stuff them all in that. Holy cow.
This is your biggest gift on Christmas Day.
This is that, okay. Now you have to put it all together. I don't even know what's the top or the bottom. So, I gotta tip it this way.
Yeah.
Man, I hope it's good. And get out the trusty razor.
I hope there's not anybody in there.
Yeah, that's what people were saying, that some knitter put themselves in here and got delivered to us. Well, I'm sorry we didn't open it right away. Oh, it's in boxes. Wow, that's pretty neat packaging. So this is a box full of boxes. It looks like boots.
It does.
I know I didn't order boots. Knitting boots.
I don't know if those exist yet.
The box is pretty nice.
Yeah. Wow.
More packaging. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ready?
Yeah.
This is the reveal. Look at this bag. More packaging. All right, so these are the new Likey or Licky bags from Knitting Fever. It has a zippered top, so that it's gonna stay closed. It looks like adjustable handles, so you can make them long or short. Man, this stuff feels really nice. I know it's not real leather, and it doesn't exactly say what it is. We'll have to look that up. But here's the inside of the bag. It's lined. There's a zippered pocket on this side, nice and deep. And then there's a snap closure with a little bit of this has like foam in it, so that it makes a stronger separation with a nice magnet snap so that it's easy to close. And then a nice square bottom. I am pretty sure this comes in different colors, so let me take a deep dive. What's our time like right now?
We're at 24.
Perfect. Let's see if we can see a couple of other colors. I can't tell you how much this is because I don't know.
Yeah, the padding I was thinking would help with nothing poking through the pocket.
Exactly. Your pen, your scissors, or even your knitting needles. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Nice color.
Oh.
Kate's crying. Isn't that a nice bag? And you know what? This I think this is like that pleather, that fake leather, which makes it light. Really light. Kate, come on over here because it goes with everything you have on as well. And I think there's
I've got
another
yellow
color.
as the casing on the inside. A nice buttery
Oh,
yellow.
look at that. Man, look how many we got.
I love how tall it is.
It's nice and deep. And that's a green bottom.
Oh,
I think that one's the same.
it's so pretty. It's like better than new shoes.
Yes. Yes.
So these
I saw something on Facebook this weekend that said something about you can't have too many. No, you know you're a grown up when you have a tote bag that has all your tote bags in it.
Okay, I'm just gonna go home with this.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
you are. You are well. Oh, but wait.
What is so
Oh,
sad?
but wait.
That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Wow, so classy.
That is a beautiful color.
You can put a lot of wine in that.
This would make a great wine carrier with that padding.
Oh my gosh.
One bottle on this side,
Some
one bottle on
blueberry
the other.
pie
Bonnie.
and a blueberry pie and a bottle of
Bonnie.
wine, and you're ready for your picnic.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna look
I'm
quickly and see
inspired.
if we have one. I think there is a real green, if I remember the pictures correctly. So it's gonna take us a couple of days to get these sorted out and on the website and figure out how much they cost. So watch for them because I'll send an email out when we have all of the information. I think that's still red. Yep.
Oh, they have the colors on the back. Camel,
Oh, thanks.
maroon,
What does that say?
maroon,
Lyra?
camel, maroon. I don't know if we have
Maybe that's it. 3 colors.
gray. We already did that one.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Okay, good. Okay, so we've made an even bigger mess today. But we'll
Oh,
put it all back
Called the Lyra.
together. That's the
tote.
name of the bag. I'm thinking it's the color. And that's it. That was the big green box. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have some time this week to get out and enjoy the weather. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful week until the weekend. So you'll want to be prepared for that heat. Come and get some sale yarn, come and make some small projects, and come and look at the bags. And again, thank you so much for your support, and go knit something. Bye.